Oh, that was the strongest tape ever. Hey, Sean here from SpeedCubeReview.com. I am at my studio, which means it's time for an unboxing. Let's open this package. There's a few things in here. I'm going to do separate videos on each one, but the first one is going to be the Hays7, which I know is in here. So let's open this up. So this is a really nice box. Actually, it reminds me of a Shengshou box. I think it was the Fengyun that looked almost exactly like this, but with green, which makes me curious as to if anything's connected with those companies. But that's all speculation. We have different languages here. That's fun. Okay, you guys don't want to just see the box. You want to see the puzzle, which I do too. And I still, honestly, I don't understand why we give extra magnets. I've never had to use any extra magnets in any of my puzzles. And we have those blue, what is that? Blue washers? Why plastic washers? Because if a magnet gets dislodged, I just re-glue that same magnet. I've never lost any of them. And a solution guide if you don't know how to solve a 7x7. Feels small. I don't know if this is 69 millimeters like most 7x7s. It's a little bit loose, which scares me. Let's see. How is corner cutting? Quite good. Reverse. I think it's a bit too loose, honestly. But I'll take it for right now. I don't think pieces will pop out. Actually, it feels pretty secure for 7x7. I mean, that's not really binding up too much. No, this is too loose. I need to tighten this just a little bit. So I'm going to do that. And jump cut because I actually had to go do something else. So back to this. Yeah, so I tightened the tensions a little bit and it still turns really well on all layers. Nothing really slow at all. There's a couple things that I've noticed, and I've seen this on some other ones as well, is some blemishes in the plastic. So let's get the lighting a bit better. You can see, let me focus this in. You can see that's a little darker right there, so there's something going on. And then from far away, I noticed a lot of the red, focus, there we go. Some of the red all just looks slightly different on different pieces. You can see right there, they all look just a little different. And I don't think this is enough to disqualify it from use, but if you're a delegate watching this, Zach Garber, let me know. Let me know if this would be legal or not. But I don't know. Anyways, hopefully that's just, I know they had to rush some production, so hopefully that's fixed in later batches. But corner cutting, yeah, this is like, I would say 5x5 corner cutting, what we would expect with that. I guess I'll just scramble this up. But no, everything just turns really well. There's no crazy catching besides, you know, big cube misalignments because it's a big cube and it's really easy to misalign this. But things seem to want to break through. Big thing though, magnets. Keep forgetting about that because they're very subtle. I can feel them going slow. Not very much at all in the corners. So it's a lot more inner layers. And big cubes, like magnets are really nice in big cubes. I remember when people started magnetizing things, everyone's like, oh, you know, you don't need to do it in big cubes. But no, it's actually better that way because it keeps it very nice and stable. But this is, I mean, if you want the best 7x7 out there, you know, most people I would say would vote for this one. Not just because every top solver is now using it and breaking records with it, but it just flows really well. I mean, if you're struggling with 7x7, if you're starting to learn, or you're like me who just doesn't practice it at all, then really any of them would be fine to use. You're not really going to, you know, lose anything by getting one that is maybe a little bit cheaper or just less, what am I thinking of? Less, less, I don't know, structurally advanced. That's a weird way of saying it. But you get what I'm talking about. If you get something that's just, you know, a little more cheaper, but it doesn't corner cut as much, that's going to be fine because it'll be a good thing to work on your accuracy and work on block building, unlike mine, which is very clunky and not actually efficient. So anyways, long story short, nothing too exciting that you think, if you already were planning on getting this, get it. If you were unsure about it, get it. It's definitely worth it. Yeah, the blemishes on the yellow and the red being different colors, it's a little upsetting. It's not so obvious, but it's definitely there. So I'm going to leave it at that because honestly it's good. I don't really have much more else to say with it. Nothing's too crazy or special that needs any further description. But okay, so anyways, thank you very much for watching. Leave your thoughts and questions in the comment section below. Hit like, subscribe for more content like this in the future. And as always, stop by speedcubeview.com for more news and reviews.